A new report from the state shows the amount of students found with weapons, not including guns, in Wake County schools more than doubled in recent years. In 2019, schools disciplined 192 students for having weapons. In 2022, that number jumped to 442.
Tonight, what schools are doing to investigate threats. The SBI has a dedicated threat assessment unit. And this month, the federal government awarded that unit millions of dollars so they can reach more people. WRAL's Joe Fisher is live in Raleigh. And Joe, this unit is receiving more referrals every day.
Gerald, that's right, and it seems to be happening almost every single day now. A school threat or a lockdown or a gun found at a school across our area. The most serious of these cases now involve state investigators who are really doing a deep dive to determine the legitimacy of these threats and to prevent any violence. After a school threat and after a lockdown, you might wonder, has the situation been fully investigated? Is the threat truly minimized? It all starts with identifying the person who made the threat.
Is this someone just mouthing off, trying to draw attention to themselves, or is this someone who's gone as far as to make steps to actually plan to carry out some kind of act of violence?
Helping in the effort is the SBI's Behavioral Threat Assessment, or BETA unit. The specialized team of agents and psychologists have investigated 224 people of concern since 2018, including 73 last year.
We've been fortunate to be able to work a number of times with them.
Wake County DA Lauren Freeman says the unit works quickly to assess the likelihood of violence.
What ability do they have to carry out the threat? What access to weapons, for example? And what steps have they taken?
50% of cases involve students who threaten schools. The SBI says case referrals have jumped 160% since the Uvalde, Texas school shooting last May.
They throw a very wide net in terms of, communicating with the family of the individual, communicating with the school system, trying to interview people who may, have information about the individual.
This month, the DOJ awarded North Carolina $7.6 million to expand the BETA unit. The state writing, quote, "This program has proven to have much success." The end goal is not about making arrests. It's about mitigating threats and getting people on a better path with counseling and mentorship quickly.
Because we know that in threat assessment, that the further along that someone is in that planning process of actually carrying out a threat, those are indications that this may be a threat that somebody actually did intend to go forward with.
And the district attorney made it very clear that a vast majority of these online threats are simply students posting irresponsibly to social media. The BETA unit is just one more layer to make sure the most serious of cases, Gerald, are investigated vigorously.
It is a problem. Joe Fisher, live in Raleigh. Thank you, Joe.